Hey guys, I have the throwback tag. So yeah, let's get started. I've been wanting to do a tag for a long time because you get tired of just doing makeup and makeup. So yeah, what year were you born? I was born in 1994. Do you have any pictures of yourself from when you were younger? Yes, that I only have one picture. And that's little me. I was probably around 5 years old, and then that's me just last year. I have another one. I'm pretty young. I was about 15 years old in this picture I'm about to show you. Hold on. Okay, I found it. This is from 5 years ago. I was skinny. You can see outside. I have really curly hair. So, yes. Next question. What TV shows did you grow up watching? I watched Rugrats. I think that's how you say it. Power Rangers. What else? Tom and Jerry, Looney Tunes, all those movies. TV shows, cartoons, however you call them. And then some other ones, but you probably won't even know what I'm talking about. Barney. That I can remember, that's it. What did you want to be when you grew up, and do you still want to be that? When I was growing up, in Mexico, you don't really have they don't actually talk to you about what do you want to be when you grow up. They don't talk to you about that. At least they didn't to me in school or my mom. And then when I moved here, I wanted to be a counselor or a psychologist because I love talking to people. I like to listen. But then the more I grew up, it's if I can't even handle my own problems, how the heck am I going to handle other people's problems? So, do I still want to be it? No, not really. Show a video of yourself when you were younger. I don't have any with me. I think my mom has some in Mexico though, so if I want to see it, I have to have it get sent to me. What were your favorite toys to play with? We didn't have actual they would buy me toys whenever I wanted one, because over there my dad was always over here, so I rarely got to see him. And when I did, it was in December that he would go. And I remember for Christmas we would always get a doll or trastecitos, little cups and plates and all that stuff. They were plastic. They were gone in less than a week. They would not last. And what's the most embarrassing thing that you remember doing? I think this is true. One time I was still in Mexico, and I think I got out the shower and I just had a towel on, and there were some kids at my house, so I just opened the thing and then closed it. I got in so much trouble, and now that I think about it, I'm like, how did I do that? And I've always been I didn't listen to my mom, and I just wanted to do whatever the heck I wanted to, and I always got in trouble. Write something you wrote when you were in kindergarten. I don't have anything with me. 3 songs you loved to listen to as a child. I didn't really listen to music when I was younger. If you were born and raised in Mexico, you know that you would be outside, not listening to music. And that's how I was. I was always outside. And that's something I miss. what was one funny thing you dressed up as for Halloween when you were younger? We in Mexico, you don't celebrate Halloween. It's El Día de los Muertos, El Día de los Angelitos, which is November 1st to November 2nd, and you don't dress up as nothing. In here, we really didn't do that because we had no one to take us trick-or-treating. And the first time that I ever went, I was wearing a hoodie and some sweats, and I told them that I was the secretary. Yep. Tell a funny story of something you remember happening when you were young. Anything funny? I used to do a lot of stupid things. I was a dumb kid. Not like in a bad way, but I would do like stupid things so people would laugh. So they would think that I was funny. But I was never funny. I think they just made fun of me, not laugh with me. Anything funny? Oh my god. I used to like this guy, and I wrote him a letter, and I called him to go to my friend's house. No, he was there already, and I wrote him a letter, and I told him to come outside, meet me by the fence, and I gave him the letter, and I think he read it, or I don't know, and then he gave it back. Who does that? I was only like 11, he was like 21. I still remember it, and it's embarrassing. At least I think so. Are there any special things you've kept from when you were a child? Not that I have kept. Like the diaries and all that, I threw them away. I wasn't really the type of girl who would write their diaries and all that. I mean, I would only when I was mad or when I used to like a kid. But my sister would read them. So I threw them away. But anything other than that, I usually keep like special things, but the only special things I have is for my little sister and my husband, so not anything from when I was a kid. What was something weird you used to do as a child? I don't remember. I wasn't really like a weird kid, I was just dumb. Anything weird? Nope. What's the scariest thing you remember that happened to you when you were younger? Okay. We had like this group of friends. It was me, my sister, and then our 3 neighbors, 3 girls. They were our best friends, and till this day 2 of them are still our best friend. And there is 2 sisters, me and my sister, and then another girl, but we really talk to her anymore. And it was like all these guys, like 4 guys and my brothers, and we would like read scary movies, like scary stories from a book that a friend had, and we would do it like outside, and then we started doing it on each other's house. And we were reading one time, and we would usually do it like in a dark place, and we would like just have like this big of a candle, and it was really dark, so the light was just to read basically, and our doors were closed, everything. And then I remember one time we did it at my house, and it was in me and my sister's room, and there was one of my friends was under my sister's bed and my bed, and he just like out of nowhere, when they were like telling the scary story, he just came out of nowhere and yelled, "Oh my god!" I freaked out. I yelled. I got out the room. I was so scared, and I did not want to go back in there. It was and I remember as a kid, me and my best friend, till this day we're still best friends, we baptized our dolls. I had like a doll that was like literally my height. It was like to here. Well, I mean, when I was a kid, we baptized our dolls, and she was my doll's godmom, and I wanted to be her doll's godmom, but she chose our other friend, and I was mad at her. But we did a party for our dolls. We got food, chips, pop. Nobody does that, but I had a wonderful childhood. how is the world now different from how it was when you were a child? It's really different. It was different moving here, because I moved here when I was 8, and it's like a whole different world from when I was over there. Over there I had all the freedom. I would go to my friend's house, like after school my mom would go get me and she would pull my hair and take me home, because I never had the permission to go after school because I had to go home and do my homework. And it's just over there, it's just, you just have all the freedom you want. You're just running around, because like where I'm from, it's like a small, it's not a town, it's just like, it's like a ranch, if you know what I mean. Like it's like a whole bunch of houses, there's no buildings, no nothing, just a school, and that's it. And then I moved here. I remember that when I moved here, we came with one of my uncles, he brought us here. And I was looking back, I was like, it was like 4 in the morning, and I was looking back, I was like, at least the dog can come out and tell me not to leave, I will stay. And nothing came out. I look at the school and I was like, I'm leaving, like, somebody come out and tell my mom not to take me. I just wanted to stay there. And I had the best childhood, I really did. I mean, we went through some hard stuff coming here, but overall, like, I mean, to me, the most important thing is my family, and we've always had, like, cookouts, and then my uncles would visit us. I would go to my cousin's house, and then with my friends during summer, we would always play soccer, kickball, baseball, what else? Volleyball, basketball. We did literally every sport, and I don't know, just growing up, it was good. I had a great childhood, even though I had some hard times, but overall I think I had a great time. And then when I moved, because I used to live in Detroit when I first moved to the US, and then I moved to Toledo 4 years after I moved here, and I hated it. I had no friends, I had nobody to talk to, and my accent was really, until this day still, it's like really obvious, and people would just make fun of me that you're an immigrant and you don't belong here, you need to go back to where you came from. And I was bullied, but it really didn't hurt me because I always had my family with me, and like I just ignored it. It's just like people's opinions don't matter to me. It's just like, just say whatever the heck you gotta say. It's not gonna matter. It's not gonna change my opinion on things. And I've always been the type of person that I would always stand up for myself, but I would help. Like, if I see someone being mean to others, I would always be there. And sometimes there would be people who would just like listen and not say anything. But I had a great childhood. I remember doing parties. Our food was chips and pop. We had music, we would dance. It was amazing. And then on Sundays, we would usually go to the park, which wasn't that far from my house. It was like literally 2 blocks. And we would be there. It was just a great time. And then I grew up, and then you start worrying about things, and then especially at night, you think about so many things, and you're like, what if this happens to my family? What if this happens to my brothers? And especially because I'm not there, I feel like if I'm there, I'm taking care of them, even though I might not even do anything for them. But I don't know, it's just, I just feel more secure when I'm around them, because like when I'm not, like, I feel like if something happens to them, I can't do nothing about it. Like, I can't help them, and that hurts me. Like, I'm just carrying, and I just wish I could just have them with me all the time. But yeah, so that's it for this tag. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys get to know a little bit more about me, who I am, where I come from. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Comment below if you guys have any questions for me. If you guys want me to do a Q&A, just put some questions below. I'll answer them in my next video or whenever. And like, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!